I'm here with Pat and at DuraTech. So what are we going to do here, Pat?
Well, today I'm going to give you a tour of our facility. This is our world headquarters. We're located in La Crosse, Wisconsin. We have manufacturing facilities in La Crosse, Bangor, Wisconsin, Raleigh, North Carolina, Beijing, China. So I'm going to give you a little tour. You're going to get to see what products we manufacture, some of the processes that we use, some of the different printing processes, and I'll even maybe let you handle a job or two.
Sweet, let's go check it out. Pat, where are we now?
Well, now, Ben, we're in the art department, and this graphic artist here is Robin Twite.
So, Robin, what do you do here?
I'm an artist. I work on all of the different files that come in, get the different color separations to film so they can shoot it on screen.
So what kind of schooling did you have to go through?
I did the 2-year course at Western Technical College for graphic design.
So, Pat, where are we now?
This is where we start the screen making process. Pat over here has taken some polyester mesh. That's the mesh that you're holding in front of your face there. It's made out of polyester, okay? And it has very, very small holes in it that allow the ink to pass through. Let's watch Pat. What he's done is he's brought the mesh over a frame and he's put it in some clamps, and now he's going to tighten the clamps down, and basically what he's going to do is he's going to turn on this machine and it's going to stretch the fabric over the frame. Well, now after the mesh is stretched over the frame and all the elasticity is taken out of the mesh, what Pat's doing now is he's going to glue the mesh to the frame.
So what's he doing here?
Well, now after that screen was stretched and glued, we're going to put emulsion on it. And that's done over here by BJ. This is an automatic process, and the emulsion, this is a liquid emulsion. It's basically, think of emulsion as your image carrier. The emulsion on both sides of these drip trays is going to come up and coat the screen on both sides.
So now what are we doing?
Well, now we're in the screen making department, and Dave over here is taking that piece of film that Robin talked about upstairs in the art department. We output a piece of film for every color that we have to print. What we're doing is we're placing the screen in this UV developer, and it's basically UV light, similar to like a tanning bed, if you went to a tanning bed. And when he closes this lid here, the UV light will come on, and anywhere that was black on the positive, it will not let light through. After it's exposed, he's going to bring it over and develop the screen. Now this gets sort of loud, but what he's going to do is he's going to take high pressure water, and he's basically going to just spray this emulsion off, the uncured emulsion off the screen. This is environmentally safe. The emulsion is environmentally friendly. It can go right down the drain. But anything that was black on the positive that you saw earlier didn't cure, and it's just going to wash away. This is the end of our screen making process. And what you're seeing, this is Pat Schrader, and he's finishing up, touching up a screen. You can see Pat just finished one, and he's going to start another one here. He's basically inspecting the screen for any defects, so he's going to block out areas where ink might go through where we don't want it to.
So, Pat, where are we now?
Well, now we're in screening, but I see you have a beautiful bow tie present from screen making. That's sort of nice, nifty. You going to wear that in school later? Or?
I might.
Cool. All right, we're in the screening department. And in this department, this is where we take the screen that we just made and we actually put ink onto the part.
What's this thing behind us?
Well, Max, this is our Carousel Press. This is where we can print 6 colors in line, all in one pass. What you see here is Carol, she's feeding the machine 1 sheet at a time, and then it goes through 6 ink passes and 6 cure passes, comes out the other side with 6 colors printed on it, ready to be moved on. Hey, you want to give it a try?
Sure.
Awesome.
So, Pat, what's going on behind us here?
Well, now, Ben, we're taking the printed sheets and we're going to cut them down to size. So Tom behind us is using a steel rule tool that we make here ourselves, and he takes the printed sheets and registers the same corner that Max was registering to when he was printing. So hey, you want to try to cut some parts?
Yeah, of course I will.
Who are some of your customers?
Well, Max, we have a lot of different markets we serve, appliance, computers and peripherals, the OEM, and the medical. Some of those customers we serve IBM, GE Healthcare, Thermo King. They're some of our larger. But as you can see from the board here, we do simple warning decals, warning and caution decals, and some very sophisticated multicolor graphic overlays.
So Pat, what room are we in now?
Well, now we're in our finishing and inspection area. The people in this department, they have to look through every part individually. Remember when Max was printing some of these parts right here? Karen is inspecting some similar parts.
What is this cool looking machine behind us?
And it's basically a computer-controlled razor blade, to make it simple, but it's following a computer program and actually cutting out the part and all the internal cutouts.
Cool.
So Pat, what's this noisy machine doing behind us?
Well, Ben, this is our Flexo Printing line. It uses a rubber-like plate, and that plate dips through an ink tray and transfers the ink to the substrate. This is all done in line. So basically you start with an empty piece of material, and by the time you get to the end, you've got a printed part, a laminated part. In this case, there's a lamination over the top of it to protect it, and a cut part. So all of those processes that you saw earlier, all done in one line, so it's a less expensive part. So it works for certain customers and certain type labels to offer them a cost savings versus a screen printed part.
So that was our tour at DuraTech, and
Well, wait a second, Ben.
Alright.
I promised you a surprise.
oh yeah, surprise.
So what we did is our Flexo department made these cool Max and Ben manufacturing adventures.
Sweet, now we're gonna be popular.
There's like 1,000 here. I know you probably have 1,000 friends at school.
Of course.
So you can pass.
Alright.
Here's a roll for you. And here's a roll for you.
That was our day at DuraTech. Ben, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part was die cutting. What about you, Max?
I like the carousel, and also getting these sweet stickers.
Yeah, the guy on the right looks a little better.
Nah.
Well, that was our day. Join us next time.